Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Warmech95 bringing you a very special review of a Transformers figure. This is my first ever review, and something I figured I'd do something pretty nice for you guys, just to show you who I'm like and what I can do. And this is a very special toy that I've got for you today, and this is my very own custom repaint of the movie Starscream line in the colours of movie Skywarp. Now, I know there has been a version of Skywarp released. I don't know who it was, with Target or something like that, with Skywarp's colours in it, and it just kind of seemed pretty bland to me, and I figured it'd be nice fun to be a bit more creative and just to do something myself. So this is Skywarp. For this particular version of Skywarp, I'm using the Thundercracker movie line mode. I figured the head mold was a lot nicer, but you'll get to see what I mean when we get to the transformation part of this review. So yeah, there you go. This is I used the good thing. Basically, there's the top of it there. I basically just spray painted in black with acrylic paint. One of my other hobbies is collecting War Games models from the Games Workshop, and just used their own acrylic paints. I'm not a professional painter by any stretch of the imagination, so parts of this may look like they've rubbed off and whatever, and it doesn't really matter as long as it's looking pretty good, you know. So just because the paint wasn't like really thick paint, I was able to see the lines left over from the original Thundercracker paint job. So just give you a close up on the wings, on the tail fins, and just as a general look at it, I think it's come out a lot better than I thought it would, you know. So that's the top and the front. Now here's the bottom, which you'll probably get to see, appreciate more in the robot mode. And there's the bottom there. I'll just probably turn it that way, is a bit better, so you can see there's more purple down the bottom and some silver there where the gun carriage should be. In terms of the guns there on the side, as you can see, the hands and the fingers will be painted. Have been painted purple. Only problem with the spray painting, it has kind of screwed up the wheel turny gimmick thing for the gun firing mechanisms. But again, doesn't really matter. You know, don't really care so a lot for the gimmick. You know, just one of those things. But I'm going to transform him now, but there's been so many reviews out there that I'm not going to bother showing you guys how it's transformed, because chances are you can all do it blindfolded. And we're back. Now, this is the Skywarp in his robot mode. I apologise for the lighting. I've only got one window in this room, so you might have to bear with me in case it's very glary. Now, I think there was a lot of talk when this thing first came out, this mold, that it looked really, really bad. And I was kind of, again, shocked myself, I'll admit. But in time, I think like a lot of people, I grew to like this Thundercracker Starscream Seeker mold. You know, so I think it's quite nice actually. And so it's probably led me why I wanted to paint this thing. But just to show you a bit more of the painting, you know, as you can see, there's the purple lines has extended onto the shoulders. Again, most of the arms are mostly black. There's some silver here I put in on the trigger fingers, and there you go, there's just bring out the fingers a bit on the thing. And so there you go. This particular colour here is, again, Games Workshop acrylic paint. Not the best for this sort of stuff, but I'm not too fussed. It seems to have held pretty well. The colour itself is Leech Purple, for anyone interested. And then, if you look in terms of transforming this guy, in terms of Skywarp, these little fins here, which usually are meant to, hang on, let's pull that forward. For some reason, all the box art and stuff had the fins up like that and stuff, but I'm not a fan of that. And so for each different, I have Thundercracker and I have Starscream, and I like to pose these things a little differently so that whenever I'm looking at them, you know, there's a bit of a distinction between them besides the colour schemes. So what I've done with Skywarp is, he's a bit of a spiky dude, so I kind of just folded both of the tail fins back in there just behind it, just because, you know, it bulks out his chest a wee bit. And also around at the back, you'll see that I've put the wings where they fold back in front of the nose section, because just figured it's nice to have a bit different thing. Plus, if you really want to, you know, aggravate some of his features, you know, you can just have those up right there. Yeah, did I say? I think it was Night Slash 2020. Kind of put me onto that. Just having a differentiation on posing those wee tail fins, which is pretty cool. Just to show you the legs a bit more, just get that arm out the way. As you can see, there's purple on the side there, and you know, some accents of silver. I think it seems to work very well. I was trying not to be too heavy-handed with the silver, because I know lots of people love lots of purple on Skywarp. I've seen the Classics one, and there's loads of purple there in the weirdest places, like so the boosters and stuff. Not fun. And yeah, some silver down on the thigh armor there, which is pretty nifty. I really like this new head mold for a character like Skywarp himself. I think it suits his character down to the ground as well. You know, it's like, you know, and the light piping seems to really accentuate the eyes and everything, which is pretty good. And then just I think the last point is, if you look on the inside there, just this camera is probably the only camera I really have. That's better now. If you look, just trying to show in here all the kind of circuitry. I used a colour called Tin Bits. It's a metallic paint, acrylic paint from the Games Workshop, which I use. So yeah, it's done a, you know, I think it's come out a lot better than I thought it would be. You know, there's not been much wear on this figure as I would have expected. So I'll just turn it around the back. You can see there, there's a lot more tin bits down the back of his legs, on the inside of the cockpit there, just to show up, and also on the underside of the wings. It's nice to, there's so much, that's a good thing I think about some of the movie line figures, is that you get a lot of this lovely raised moulding detail, and probably down to costing and manufacturing, that they never seem to put a paint job in that adequately, you know, accentuates all these lovely little details. So, you know, in terms of Skywarp's character, I don't know all that much about him. I mean, I'm also a bit of a writer as well, so I'm having a bit of fun kind of making up my own kind of backstory for Skywarp. So I might post that up somewhere on a blog somewhere maybe. But yeah, as you can see, this is movie Skywarp, and I'll just transform him quickly back into jet mode to give you one last look at him. And there we go, we're back at the jet mode now. So yeah, this is just give it one last look of in jet mode. The good thing about the new head mold is that you've got a nice big orangey piece of light piping here, makes it look like a rocket. You know, still you can see the face looking down, but still doesn't really, I don't mind that at all. The missiles still fire as in the guns and everything, and it looks pretty good. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I'm a bit of a fan of this particular movie line mold. I'd be interested to see what I doubt the Revenge of the Fallen is going to change that. It'll probably be a whole slew of repaints and stuff. So there will be more. This Skywarp is the first part in a number of Seeker-based reviews, which I'm hopefully going to be doing. Hopefully there'll be one or two more repaints. If you bear with me just 1 second. I'm going to give you a very quick, sneaky preview of another one that is going to hopefully turn up, and if I get enough people requesting this, I will do a full in-depth review, but for now I'll just give you a quick sneak peek and then I'll sign off. So there's Skywarp, and he's just coming in. Woo! And that's all you're going to see. Unless people request it, you'll not get to see that mysterious looking jet in another review of mine. So this is Warmech95 with a custom painted movie line Skywarp, signing off, and I hope to see a lot more of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!